Hey everyone, how are you doing? My name is Ashley if you're new here, and today we're going to be doing best of Shopmissa stuff that I personally recommend, that I've tried, I've tested, I love, and what's worth picking up at Shopmissa. First of all, the Pawpaw Shopmissa Pink Blender is $1.55. The 55 cents goes toward education and animals cruelty, I guess. And so I have about 16 of them. I love them. They're softer than the Beauty Blender. They're a dupe for the Beauty Blender. I highly recommend them. And why not stock up on them? I believe shipping right now is only $1 actually. The second thing I recommend to you are the Glow Liquid Eyeshadows, especially the shade Kinetic. This is such a beautiful bronze shade to go all over the eye. It's so gorgeous. It's like a real true gold. It's delicious, and it says A2O. But this is Shopmissa brand, which is Aoa Studio. There's a lot of other sub-brands underneath that category. This is just Aoa Studio. I love this eyeshadow palette from them right here. It's a 9-pan. It reminds me of the MAC eyeshadows, does it not? Look at that. It's a beautiful, gorgeous palette. I recommend the single shadows as well. I love their velour eyeshadows. You guys, take a look at this. This is $1. They're creamy, just like ColourPop. Look at that. All over the lid. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. So gorgeous. I love that. Look at that. All over the lid. Glossy, shiny. I also recommend their Velour Highlighters just like this. They are bomb.com. I'm wearing one today. I love it. Cannot stand. I love this bronzer little palette. It's so cute. It has a sheen to it. If you don't like shine or shimmer in your bronzer, you're not going to like this. But they have a blush palette that I love the same as this one. So I would definitely pick these two things up. Something very handy from them is this. It's a brush cleaner in between, uses of your brushes. You clean them, and it has a little soap, and it is so gentle on the brushes. It does not misshape them in any way, and it has a convenient little tin that you can, you can go to Lowe's and get the stuff they used to put in dancers. It's like charcoal stuff. You can clean your brushes actually with that material and just pop it in here. What an idea I just had. So I want to talk to you about also, I love their Buildable Satin Foundation. This stuff actually really is good. I'm wearing it today, and they have all the way up to this tone. See, they don't have a great shade selection, but they do have some really fair to pretty deep shades. This lasts almost all day, probably a good like 7 hours realistically, and it is buildable up to a full medium, not a high coverage at all. But I'm wearing it on my skin today, and I just love the way it looks. It lets my natural, stuff shine through a little bit, but it gets me through the day, just presentable. It makes me look a little bit more presentable in person, out and about, and look good in person because I'm actually wearing something, that doesn't look like a mask. I'd like to get into this illuminating primer. I love this illuminating primer. It's called the Wonder Skin Illuminating Primer. This is amazing. Total dupe for the Becca's Backlit Primer. Backlit primer, yes. And this is super glowy. Actually, and this could be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. That stuff they go in with, the Charlotte Tilbury, like little foundation stuff. Put right here. I love it. You can wear this on top of foundation, mixed with foundation, underneath as a primer. I love it. My favorite style of lashes from Shopmissa are Jackie lashes. These are super wispy, super flirty. You can always see the eyeshadow through these lashes, and not these suck. But you can always see your eyeshadow look through these lashes, and they're just so flirty. They're the right length, the right amount of thickness. They're very wearable, everyday kind of lashes. Like, they're not going to be like in your face crazy like these. I just popped these on because I needed to do this video because I wanted to show you what I loved. I love this Aoa Sculpting Brow Pencil. I used it today. Look at it. It has that triangle tip, total dupe for the Anastasia Brow Definer. I love the pomade as well. Look at this. I just love it. It is so good. I use this all the time. It's one of my very favorites. Oh my gosh, for $1, like you can get 20 of these for the price of one brow definer. And it has a spoolie, which is amazing. Speaking of that, I have their brow gel. I think I left it upstairs, but it's a little brow gel that looks like this, and it just says Aoa Brow, and it's my favorite. I use it all the time. I love it. So now we're going to get into the brushes, which is, I feel, the most important part of this. Oh, also, I love their Aoa Studio Lipsticks. They look like this. They are so beautiful, especially this shade right here. I just love it. It's perfect for, you know, spring or summer. Look how vibrant that is. Oh my goodness. So pigmented on the first swipe. Absolutely adore those lipsticks. Very, very wearable. They're very soft. They're not matte. They're like demi matte. They're very, very comfortable. Comfort matte, maybe. I love this foundation brush. It's the F1 High Def brush. I love this brush for foundation, and I love, love, love this for foundation. So, two really, really good brushes. The Aoa Studio F19 brush. I use this to apply my highlight today. This is a dupe for the Anastasia highlighting brush, which is $23 or something like that. This is $1. This is always out of stock. Get it while you can. And the barrel of this type of brush. This is the Aoa Studio E142. Look at this. It's the perfect lower lash line blending brush. I use this all the time. Absolutely in love with it. And I got these brushes. I wanted to show you these brushes for a reason. All right, so I want to show you the Aoa Studio collection of these black brushes here. It includes, this would be a powder brush. You know, I would do my concealer or powder, under eye powder with this brush. They're so high quality, and these are going to be the most comparable to the wooden handle ones, which are always sold out. And this is a brush roll. I don't normally recommend brush rolls, but for $10, these have some of the best brushes. I love this for under the eye. I just got a new set. I have a different set, but I got this new set. This is a beautiful fan brush. I don't usually recommend fan brushes, but you can do contour with this. You can definitely do like a small highlight. I love this. And this reminds me of the Sephora fan brush that's like $30. Next up, we have the same brush for the lower lash line that we did with this one. It's the exact same width and everything. I'm just showing you what's comparable to it. And then, did I just put a brush down? Then we've got our eye set, and we've got a flat foundation brush. We've got a highlighter brush in there. And I love this highlighter brush. We've got some blender brushes, an eye blender brush. I would use this for outer corner work. You've got a flat shader for, you know, metallic shadows. You've got your spoolie, and it comes with an angled brow brush. Also another shader brush, a short shader brush for underneath, and it comes with a winged liner. All for $10. You guys can't go wrong with this. Like, I just love this set. You can't go wrong with this, getting this brush set for $10, $1 shipping. I don't normally recommend the brush rolls, and then add on the F19 and then the E142 brush and the Pawpaw blenders. And then you have yourself, if you're a beginner, a full quality kit that covers absolutely everything you could possibly need. Oh, I forgot one more. So this is the Aoa Studio F20. I'm going to name them off. E123. It's the same as this handle, but it's just a different color. The Aoa Studio E111. E117. This will be your liner brush. The brow brush is E114. The next foundation brush is F15. We've got the spoolie brush, which is E119. We've got the Studio E122. This is a shader brush. We've got the F19, which is the highlighting brush. This is also another highlighting brush. The F13, it's a larger highlighting brush, but it works really, really well. If you want more of a diffused highlight instead of like sort of a targeted, you want it to be more diffused and sort of feather out more, this is perfect for that. And then you've got the highlighting fan brush, which is F11, and the bottom lower lash line is the E112. So those are all the recommendations I have for Shopmissa, but don't take it lightly. I use these products all the time and I highly recommend them. To save you money, I have a link down below. If you want to use it, it'll take you straight to these products. It's easy to find. Just select that brush roll for $10 that's black with all the names in it. And yeah, just type in, you know, Paw Paw Blender Pink, get that one. That's the one that is a straight dupe for the Beauty Blender. Much better than the Beauty Blender in my opinion, and it's lasted me forever. That's why I've accumulated so many over time. I just love them and I don't want to run out of them, and they're always out of stock. And I'm on the wait list for the wooden handle brushes because I love those just so, so much, and they are so good. But the black set is also amazing. If you're a first-time beginner, even if you're advanced, one brush roll for $10, even if you use 5 of those brushes, it's so worth it. And especially that F19 tapered highlighting, you have to get that. And then the wooden handle E142, I love. But those are all my recommendations. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new, I hope you would subscribe and join the family. I love you all. I'm so excited. This video is going to be so helpful on so many levels to so many people, and I just am excited to bring this information to you. Again, link is down below. Click it and go shop away, and it's not going to cost you more than probably 20 bucks at the maybe 15, I don't know. Shopmissa is amazing. Their customer service is wonderful. If anything ever comes broken or missing, they replace it immediately. They're so super professional, and I just highly recommend Shopmissa. I love Shopmissa. I have been using that site for years. And so yeah, with that, I love you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Have a great day.